By the way, for the record, I have no idea what this title means or why did they create this, but I do not care. I just kept it.
Lola Vice is unstoppable. What's not to understand?
How is she unstoppable? What is she doing?
You asked
She just
AI to
lost her
make
title.
it.
How can she not be stopped?
You asked AI, and AI delivered.
I asked them to just give me the title of just give me something. They said, here's some better suggestions for your podcast. And I was like, why are you giving me better suggestions? I will take it because I do not want to argue with you this early in the morning.
Well, welcome everyone to the I've had a bad day, I'm tired podcast. I'm tired, Lord Manny Hayes. And over there, as you can tell, I've had a bad day.
Another long day. This is the honey, I got laid off my job today. Look. Let me explain to you what happened. And then I slapped him. No, but Manny, I have one question for you before we kick everything off. Just to start things on a note here. They didn't bring the cup home. How do you feel?
I was mentally fatigued yesterday going into watching that game. I had 2 hours sleep. I had to do a full work day in the office. Couldn't necessarily take a nap because I went to watch a game with my friends. And on the other side of London, I was stuck in traffic. It felt like I was stuck in LA traffic. I was in an Uber for like an hour and a half. Then that game happened. Oh,
yeah.
Look, fair play to them. Fair play to them. They won in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. They were cheating the whole game.
But fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them and their dirty play. Simeone should have been yellow carded and sent off in the first half. Messi, you're the best player in the world. Why the fuck are you playing like that?
Yeah.
You put your arms on Bellingham's neck and shit. You are considered the greatest of all time, and you play like that.
Well, he's at the end of it though, so you got to get dirty at the end.
No, and then the whole team was dirty. And then the fact that if anything, by the FIFA bylaws, they should be eliminated from the competition by holding up that the Falklands belongs to us. That's political. You're not allowed to do that.
So let me ask this, Manny. If England played the way Argentina did, dirty, as you like to call it, dirty, would you say your team played dirty, or would you say it don't matter, we won?
I probably would have said it don't matter we won, but I would understand the fact that a lot of the time when you watch wrestling, the ref can't call what he can't see, right?
Yep.
But my God, when you have video assistant referee in play, and you've got a fucking headpiece on to tell you for them to communicate with you, shit was happening in front of you. Multiple fouls you gave away. You actually gave, and then when you see people accumulating fouls, you don't think, oh, I should initiate the law here. At no point.
You know what you sound like, Manny? You sound like the supervisor to all the referees and teaching the class. You don't see anything you did here? Let's watch the tape again. Right in front of your eyes. What did you see? You're working for Tina, aren't you? You're working for Agent Tina, and you were horrible.
Yeah, it's actually a joke. But the loss in itself in football terms is England's fault. You score in like the 60-ish minute. You can't defend for 30 minutes. You can't just go all defensive at 30 minutes against Argentina.
Yeah. The team that has been known to come back in every single one of these goddamn games. I think England blew the game, but I believe this Saturday we're all Spaniards and we're all rooting for the end of this Argentina reign, and that they're not going to go back to back, and that they will get their comeuppance. Spain should win, even though I don't like Spain neither. I'm just saying.
I prefer Spain to Argentina.
I'm rooting for Bane to blow up the field or to the run of the Bulls to happen in the middle of this game and everybody's running for their life.
Yeah, I think I prefer Spain to Argentina. I think Argentina are just known racists.
Yeah. You can't spell racist without spelling Argentinas.
Yeah,
C's. You gotta
but
spell it wrong, of course.
I was largely over it by last night. By the time I got home.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that set your mood right, Randy, because we are here to cover AEW Dynamite and NXT. And I bet you, boy tootin', that they cleansed your brain from any of the messiness that you had to deal with in
I
this
see
time.
what you did there.
You should. Yeah. I did it well. I've been planning to do this card all week. Unlike the officials who decided to play no cards in that game against England. But yeah, let's jump right into Dynamite. And let me just say this. I mean this with all due respect to Tony Khan, Will Ospreay, John Moxley, Bandito, and everybody, El Idolo, Andrade, everybody participated on this episode. This is the worst fucking wrestling show I've ever seen in my life. This was terrible. I had no reason to watch this. No reason. I would have rather watched 3 episodes of main event back to back than watch 2.5 hours of this Dynamite. It was inconsequential. There was no moments that I would go like, hey, well, look at that. Darby Allin almost died, for God's sakes. Probably is dead. Like Mitch McConnell somewhere, just hiding in the back. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they put us through this. I don't even know what the cover on this show. It was straight wrestling. It was some talking that didn't matter. I don't even understand what the goal was. Hangman didn't even show up, even though he showed up on Collision. There was no mention of Hangman on this show, of him going with the titles. Kevin Knight had to cut a promo strike. Kenny Omega cut a promo strike. It just went on, and I don't even know why this was the main event. I don't know why that 6-woman tag, the trios match, was the main event. Yes, I know Dynamite hasn't had a women's tag match or a women's match as a main event in a long time, but this wasn't it. There was nothing on the line here. Nothing.
No.
Useless title matches between Fletcher and who did he fight? Just goes on.
Fletcher.
Oh, Commander.
Fletcher and
Commander.
No. Evil. What's his name in WWE now? Naruku. Both get the same strike. Like they're standing next to each other, and then the belt is hitting them from like it's a long belt, so it hits them both.
It's a Joe Jackson special. Joe edition. Because
these two are established stars, right? Right.
I think Kyle
I don't think Commander should be taking Kyle to the limit. And also, I don't think that whatever that Sol Ruka-esque, I got Sol Ruka at home type of person that took on Naruku should be taking him to the limit either. What is wrong with these two? That should be the squash match of all squash matches.
It's funny. Eric isn't here. But he had your same sentiment about Naruku being pushed to the limit by Tate Wilder and said, who's this off-brand Jeff Hardy taking Naruku to the limit? This is ridiculous. But I agree on both sentiments of why did he get pushed to the limit? I was just throwing strikes around to this show. Tegan Knox got a strike. She's not even a part of any of this. But I was looking at High-End and Maya World. I was like, this could have been you and your partner, and you guys could have been doing something with your life. Now look at you. Just everybody gets
High-End and Maya World are a better prospect than fucking Tegan Knox and her girlfriend.
I agree, Manny, but the problem is they had that spot. They
did, Marcus, but then think about it. Just think about it. Would you want if it was like for like? I don't think I'd want to see Tegan Knox in the final of the Owen against Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, I think the universe fixed itself. Okay, the universe course corrected and was like, nah, we're not allowing this. But yeah, that's my take on Dynamite. I don't know what you want to cover. I talk more about the Brian Cage Darby Allin match, I guess, after you go over what you thought about the show.
I don't think there was really anything that talkable about this show. Like everyone that was expected to win won on this show. I mean, they've created more dissension within the Don Callis family again, with Okada now looking at Fletcher's belt. Um, but the one thing that gripes me, and it's the constant gripe of this thing of people being offered title matches before the person's either won the title or someone's been offered a title match
Yeah.
later on, and then someone trying to cash in on that. That doesn't work.
Yeah,
That doesn't
Kevin.
work.
So during what Manny's talking about, if you didn't watch the show, Kenny Omega has a celebration celebrating his title victory. You know, Will comes out there, he's sucking his dick. The Young Bucks come out there, they're sucking his dick. Kenny's sucking his own dick. You know, dynamite stuff. Kevin Knight comes out there, and he comes with his limited talking ability and goes up to him and was like, MJF promised me something. He didn't have a stutter. I just decided to add that. He promised me a title match. And Kenny replies, well, why am I upholding another man's promise? And then Kenny goes, you're a nice guy. Sure. You have potential.
Well, you left out the other bit of you're a nice guy with potential. Why are you with Don Callis?
Oh, yeah. Then he's trying to give an intervention of why are you hanging around Callis and all that. They eventually get the drop. Will misses hitting Blade on him, but then Darby gets to kick his ass before. And I'm like, why is Darby kicking his ass? We're trying to build him up to do something. Darby just whooped his ass. Just don't understand any of it. It was fine. I thought it was fine, but long.
Can you see why why I have concerns about this Will Ospreay Kenny Omega title match at Wembley?
Yeah.
There's too many moving parts. Like you've got the Jet getting a title match at I keep wanting to call it Rebellion, but it's not called Rebellion.
Redemption.
Redemption. Yeah, so there's so many moving parts. I'm not going. I did buy a ticket to Progress on the 26th of July.
Good. But maybe they'll change your mind. Who knows? Maybe they entice you with something new or something. I don't know if they can do, but
I don't think so.
What would be the one thing in life, Manny, that to get you at All In? It doesn't even have to be wrestling related. What could get you all in at All In?
See, Marcus, but if it was the thing and it was supposed to be like the main event, I don't think I could sit through 5 hours of this to get to the by myself. Like, I don't think I can. I will lose interest so quickly that I would want to leave.
I believe in you, Manny. Me and Eric are clapping you off for the watch along. We believe in you, Manny. We believe you can do this. And Manny's like, no, you'll be Dumbledore getting all that liquid, drinking that Horcrux as Harry forces it down his throat. No more, please, no more, please. Just a little bit.
There'll be 9 matches probably on that match card. Just on the match card. You know I can't go more than 5 innings most times.
Yeah, I know. The next thing on Dynamite I want to talk about is the Darby Allin Brian Cage match. This was unnecessary, and I don't understand why this happened. No one watched this show. Why is Darby almost dead? Like, I don't understand why they did this. What's Darby get off on just taking this abuse? The toss to the pole where Darby hit his head and then starts rubbing his head. Clearly has a concussion. Clearly out of it. I don't understand why you're taking that bump on Dynamite for nothing. It doesn't make sense. No one's going to remember it. No one cared. The crowd was lukewarm to it at best. By the way, the crowd was screaming no to Kevin Knight versus Kenny Omega in the middle of that segment. So,
Marcus, is it the year 2020? Are we in lockdown? This is all we saw in lockdown. The machine of Team Taz versus Darby Allin in numerous nonsenses, him being thrown downstairs and all this. It's not 2020 anymore. I don't need to see this anymore. I don't even need Brian Cage on TV anymore.
Yeah. I want to know who's still entertained by Darby Allin doing these stunts. Just going like, or because I think it's at the point where you got to be concerned about his well-being first, and not like, I mean, he don't give a fuck, and I know which means you could say you don't give a fuck, but you can't be entertained by just being watching somebody says, I'm going to just fall off stuff and hit my head on stuff. There's no real thing going on here. It's not believable at all that this 80-pound man soaking wet is beating this Swoverine known as Brian Cage. The Sculpture Days on Brian Cage. It's ridiculous.
But this is it though. Darby Allin is this generation. It's not our generation. This generation's Jeff Hardy. Whether you like it or not, he is, and he may not be out there going do, which all grabs us millennials, but he's their mascot this time around for this Jeff Hardy role. And so, Marcus, this is just that conversation I had last week of, are we too old for this now? Because I think that's what it is. I think when you look at Darby Allin, he's not Jeff Hardy. He's like a remix of Jeff Hardy. He's doing all these death-defying stunts and whatnot. And yeah, I grow tired of it, but this is for that GCW type audience. I love all this shit. All this gore shit and stuff like that. So it's for them. It's not for us.
They had to have seen it already and be like, okay, because we grew up in the generation of Jackass, Terry Funk and Mick Foley and all their nonsense, and Jeff Hardy. And when you saw them do shit like this, there was meaning and purpose behind it. Like, it wasn't it wasn't a random match against Brian Cage where Mick Foley got thrown off a Hell in the Cell, or he lit a barbed wire 2x4 on fire, or he went through a flaming table of some kind.
But then this is also
a random Dynamite or a Raw
well, Marcus,
or a SmackDown or a
Thunder. This is also a period where social media is king. Darby falling off from being thrown into a pole will get loads of like views on Instagram and TikTok and on Twitter and YouTube. It's gonna do all those views. That's why they do shit like this all the time. People are gonna see it. People are gonna want to go. If it is lucky enough to be like, oh, what is that? You'll go see it. Like Mick Foley being thrown off a cage, you have to be watching the product to see that. Back then, you ain't gonna see you ain't gonna see that on what on some old news site.
But even my argument with social media clicks, you know what gets higher clicks than the Darby Allin stunts, or it's gonna get more clicks than Darby Allin doing anything? Tozawa crying, Manny. Tozawa crying in the ring.
The drama. You tell me CM Punk choked someone backstage again, I'm all in again.
Yeah, but I'm talking about within wrestling context where is it real or scripted?
Yeah.
Stuff like Tozawa crying in the ring will probably get more clicks than that and views just because. Or Roman Reigns putting down Seth Rollins. Or Cody Rhodes thirst trapping somebody in some fucking random video.
I just see a nice video.
All this shit would get clipped. And what you call them? And it's not worth your life. Like Andrade and Lio Rush created technically a viral moment. No physical contact. Leo's just saying everything's fine. How do you know? It's more entertaining than anything Darby Allin. And Andrade matches are just strip shows now. It's just a burlesque show. It's a burlesque show with occasional wrestling moves. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Shotzi did a nice little video. It looked like she was doing a whatnot, but then she put on a Lio Rush shirt. And then she spat out the black stuff from her mouth.
Yeah, because she was abducted by him.
Yeah.
And adopted, and she was carrying the gimmick, and I was happy for her. Oh, that's nice. We'll probably get more views than Darby Allin getting his head slung into the.
I know we've seen it all before, but like a lot of the time, you see it WWE, AEW. They'll go back to the well if they think it's worked before.
And that's the problem with this business today. As Eric would say, then that's my problem with AEW, right here. Well, no, he was saying in NXT report.
But this is actually my problem with wrestling at the moment, because like you'll still hear people chant for tables all the time. Why?
Yeah.
At this point in AEW, give me a gun. Yeah. Shoot somebody for real.
Tables are played. We've used knives, guns, glass, and everything. What are we doing? But that was our review of Dynamite. If you want a more detailed Dynamite review, tune in to Sunday or something, or ask questions on the show or something. I ain't got time for no Dynamite today. I thought NXT was a
the Sunday show is probably going to be.
It wasn't good.
The Sunday show is going to be like half an hour too, because the World Cup final is like half an hour afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe instead of doing our pre-show meeting, we just do the regular show at that time and just start it and just knock it out, and then jump into the finals to watch Spain versus Argentina.
Fucking Tina.
Fucking Tina. We need Ike. We need Ike. I hope they get beat. I hope that we don't get Spain. I hope we just get pain. We don't need no S's in this. No hope.
They need the pain maker.
Oh, by the way.
Marcus, that looks sad. How sad did that? When he turned around, how sad did that look?
Yeah. So that was so sad. It was almost embarrassing. Like if I was with hanging around Jericho, his family or something, and then it was like, "Oh, you gonna come see Jericho?" So it's my dad, and then he turns around with that pain maker going, "I'm like, the fuck was that?" It's gonna be that uncomfortable laughter, and we going, "Yeah, that was good."
I don't know what was worse, the turn or the hat being put on after he turned. I was like, "No, man, stop."
I think what was worse was when they cut the Ciampa, who was sitting on his thing, and he just had this blank look on his face. And they're like, "Yeah, I'll kick his ass." What you like? All right, you ready to jump into NXT?
Yeah, let's do it.
NXT is a show of many things happening on here. A lot happening. And I thought this was actually one of the better episodes of NXT.
I don't think
and I'm not saying it was great. I don't think the show was great. I don't think it was good. I just think that it was a better episode than I normally get. Maybe I enjoyed the Fatal 4-Way Triple Threat match too good, the main event and the semi-main event. I don't know what you call that. Maybe I enjoyed that a little too much. But overall, I thought the show was a solid show compared to what we've gotten before. Freddie, rebuke this. Rebuke me. Because I'm going to agree with you probably, but rebuke me for this.
Naruku. We already mentioned it. Naruku should not be struggling this hard. You're telling me that he had a exceptional career in Japan.
Yes.
They haven't said where. They didn't say New Japan for this time around. But if you said he's a Japanese superstar and he's done many things, many evil things, and you struggle against this man? My God, you should have missed him within 3 seconds. That should have been this match.
Yeah. This rookie?
Ain't nobody going to care if he took a loss that day.
No.
Ain't nobody going to care.
Ain't nobody remember Tate Wilder's name but me, apparently. Because even Eric didn't remember his name. I think you forgot his name.
I don't know who he is.
Man, you said it like someone said, "Hey man, have anybody seen Tate Wilder? He owe me a couple of money. He owe me some money. I don't know who he is. I never heard that name in my life. Tate Wilder. He's a stripper. What he do?" But
so I have looked him up. He is 28 years old, Marcus, but he looks even older than 20. He looks 37.
Yeah, can I say something with this guy? And I don't know what his future may be. Maybe it does turn out to be something. Maybe it does. But you know what I got? An old Evan Bourne. That's what I see when I see him. Like I see Matt Sydal on Dynamite, and I go, he looks younger than Tate Wilder.
I don't need an old Evan Bourne.
I'd rather just sign Matt
got an old Evan
Sydal
Bourne out there. Just like how we don't need an Austin Theory. We've got Cal Fletcher.
No, Manny, I would even say today to be, I don't need an Austin Theory. I have Jackson Drake. I'll take him over Austin
they're
Theory.
irritating.
They're about to say.
I find them all irritating. By the way, if that guy comes out with flip-flops again, I'm going to go to Florida and kill him.
You mean, I'm going to call him Bane Bauer, but I can't remember his name.
I call him poor man's born identity.
No, he really is Matt. He feel like he does say Matt David.
You talking about the Team America one?
Yeah,
he's definitely the Team America one.
He's Team America Matt David.
Damon.
Speaking of which, Benny, have you seen The Odyssey yet?
No, it comes out tomorrow. I've booked my ticket for a 4:20 showing. Hey.
Minnie's eyes are gonna be red. And talk about I hate it. They ruined it. They ruined it. Manny's homophobia and racism won't let him see the rest of the movie. This is terrible.
I feel like I'm probably gonna have to watch this twice because I think I'm gonna fall asleep in the movie theater.
Noah said it's really long. From one review said it's really exciting. It's like a horror movie to start. Then there's a moment of like kind of nothing much happens. It's like dialogue and drama and all that, and then it picks up again at the end. But it's a
So,
three and some. Three and
so
some
what you're
change.
saying is it's Oppenheimer all over again.
It's a Nolan movie, guys. It's just another
The only thing you're not getting is the girl with the pockets.
No, she may show up. She may show up. I mean, it's basically the same cast as Doom. Like everybody's got the same casting. Also in NXT, we had the Fatal 4-Way: Zarya, Nikita Lyons.
Why did this
Huh?
happen again?
Because someone got injured. Who got injured? Oh,
I don't
Layla
know.
Diggs is injured. She was supposed to get a title shot this week. Layla Diggs got injured, so Zarya gets screwed in a Fatal 4-Way. Really good general managing stone. The match was who? Nikita Lyons. Shit. Who else was in this? I'm trying to think of the third person. I know the fourth person. I can't think of
I can't even remember.
damn. Why am I blanking on this? Because that was the main event. Callie and what
Lizzie
the main
Rain,
event.
Lizzie and Izzy.
Oh, Lizzie and Izzy. Yeah, I don't know why I blanked out. I remember Lizzie, but I couldn't remember Izzy.
Izzy's very forgettable.
Yeah. But I thought all four women had their best match so far in NXT. I was entertained by it. I never thought Zarya was going to lose because it had been fucked up. I don't think they were Sami Zayn in her. But I thought it was an overall really good match.
I want to give Nikita Lyons an A-star performance because she did some type of move that threw one of them into a corner.
Yeah.
I was like, that was wild.
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And I think even Big was like, she did some type of maneuver there. And I went, I don't know what that was either. But it looked good. And I think she might be the best pure striker in the game. Her strikes look good. She's what Lola Vice strikes, I think they look like.
I think at the end of the year, she will have received the most improved in all of wrestling.
Yeah.
I think
I mean-
because when she was obviously slightly bigger and had problems with her knees, her wrestling wasn't even that good. Like it was just she was all what was it? She was all
Thirst trap.
sex appeal. Yeah, she was all sex appeal, thirst trap. But now she's come back and she's actually like trying. And I've seen it for the last couple of weeks. It's like you've made some significant improvements to your game.
And I don't want to say this, and you may think it's not in jest. I think she's the future, if not the current star in that women's division in NXT. Because I look, hey, what's next for Nikita? What's she doing? Like her character's off the wall. Just you don't know what she's going to do next.
Yeah, but you
And
need
then the
that.
in-ring
You
has
need that as a heel.
improved. Yeah.
Yeah, you need that as a heel. I think she's got it going, and I think Natty will actually help her improve.
Yeah.
To get the core fundamentals down.
Yep.
But like, do you know what? I'm still not sure about Carmen, but like that Layla Diggs Diggs has got something to her. She's so the people that Natty's got. I'm assuming if Natty stays down there and works with them a lot more, I think they'll improve, and I think they're going to be that class that we talk about, those four horsewomen stuff. These three with her, we're looking at some next future stars.
Yeah. I thought it was good. Next thing, the main event. I'll go back to the tag team match later. The main event was the champ. Not the champ. I'm sorry. It was
Lola Vice.
Callie Armstrong, Lola Vice, and Kalani Jordan. And Kalani has improved, and I think her in-ring personality is better than her microphone skills. Like she has good facial expressions and desperation, and it feels like she is getting screwed over out of becoming champion.
I think
and
she
building to
is.
that. Yeah.
I think she is. I think the wrong person won this one.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I think that was the intent. I think they're saving Kalani for something else to win the title, and just trying to give Lola her rematch and get it out the way. But Kalani has never got this title shot or a shot at the title. She's wrestling her ass off. She's doing so many cool moves, and like the ceiling seems bright. It seems big. She seems like she has a lot of potential, and I thought it was an overall good main event as well. I thought again, like the previous multi women match, this all delivered. This all delivered. I was like, oh, it's a good match.
It was a good match, and to be honest, I didn't mind the ending. I think Lola Vice did both shoulders were down. To be fair, when I saw it, so technically they've both been counted out, and Kalani should technically get the win. I've seen more improvement here with Callie Armstrong. Um, I think there's too much good going on in the women's division in NXT, which makes you wonder. I saw a news story that the reason why Jordan Grace isn't on TV is because they ain't got nothing for her. And it makes you wonder, like, she's probably going to be let go in the next round of cuts.
Probably so.
And but, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, woe is her, because she's got so many side hustles. She's going to be fine. And who ain't going to sign Jordan Grace? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like,
she'll be back in Impact, at AEW, or anywhere.
But, like, when you look down in NXT, like, how many people are actually that talented that should be on that main roster? I don't know what you do. Because people are sticking around for longer, like, their careers are actually elongated. What are you going to do with them? You're going to have to start making tough cuts. You're going to have to let people like Becky go at some point when the next contract comes up. You're going to have to let with Bailey possibly walking out the door. At this point, I'll be like, you know what? Go do your thing elsewhere, because you need to let some of these people go so these other people can flourish. Otherwise, you're just going to have these old people linger around, and then all these young people. They're going to go over to AEW, they're going to go over elsewhere, and then you're going to get you fumbled this. This is the same thing that happened in AEW. I think people need to start not giving long contracts. I think you need to do short contracts, and when people start moving around.
Ooh, are you into the TNA temporary, maybe New Japan every year we think about it kind of contract?
Not every year, but like not when you say multi-year, you're talking normally about 4 or 5 years, aren't you? Mm-hmm. I would say start signing people to like 2-year deals and see how it goes. Like, you can always review in the middle of it. You don't have to wait for them to wait out their contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And also, I would also like to shout out. I didn't hate the AEW's women's 6-women's tag. I just thought it had no purpose. Like, I thought the women were fine. Like, no, everybody wrestled a solid match. I thought Mercedes landed her finish perfect for the first time in a long time. And I just thought it was a good match. And I think the women stick out to us as wrestling fans more because it's new. And I feel like the men suffer because men have been wrestling on wrestling shows for a long time. And all they're doing are imitating other wrestlers, it seems like. And the women are bringing new characters, personality, energy, life. I just feel like it's a contrast. And I think that's why the men struggle in the NXT farm system more than the men. Because they have so many people that they're competing against of like, oh, you're this person's type. You're that person type.
It's not even that person type. A lot of the time they do all look alike. I know like we sometimes say that about the blonde women. But a lot of the men just all kind of merge into one. And you haven't given me a reason for this new crop to care at all. Like, no. I mean, I cared a little bit about Keanu Carver, but like they don't seem to care about him anymore. Yeah, there's no one really to care, and Tony D isn't the right guy. He isn't the right guy. But there isn't a guy. There isn't a guy in there at the moment.
I think Deion Lennox would be good as a champion right now. I know he's young, but I think that the Dark State should have a dominant run or something and do something with that. I think him and the Sugar Man feud would be more if the NXT title was on the line or he was chasing that. I think Tony D is in the way of all of that storyline. I enjoyed the tag match with DVD, Dory Van Duke. I don't remember his name. And Sean Legacy and all that stuff. Was that the same match? That was the same match, right? Yeah.
Versus the Vanity Project.
Yeah, I enjoyed that match. I thought this was the best the Vanity Project has looked. I thought Sean Legacy looked good. I thought Dorian Van Duke, whatever his name is, looked really good. I enjoyed that springboard. It looked sick when he bounced him up in the air like that. I was like, oh, I know we've seen that with Joaquin Wilds, but the height it's still really good. It's still a good spot. And
The
that was
girl
pretty
needs
much
to
it.
do something. Bailey Humphreys. I don't know what new name.
Blackwood's her
Black
name? Blackwood? I
Gilwood,
don't know.
Blackwood, something like that. She needs to start doing something in the ring.
I don't
Otherwise,
think
she's
it's
gonna
good.
be stuck. I think she's gonna be stuck in this valet role.
Yeah, I think she's an Omos, Manny. I think she's an
You think?
Omos. Yeah, I don't think there's much there. When I was watching her on LFG, I thought she was all right, but I saw limitations. I didn't see her like that, and I don't think she's
But
developed much since the
I
last time I
always see
saw her there.
limitations with big people like Omos, and then when you're talking about giants,
Hmm.
like she's not necessarily a giant, but like she's tall, muscular. There's only so much you can really do with them if they're not athletic. And I think she's not really that athletic. I think she's more. When they talk about when she was doing cheerleading and stuff like that, she was like the catcher, wasn't she? Like she was the big one that caught the little one.
Hmm.
Um, I don't think there's much athleticism to that part. That's more strength, and they're not really playing to her core strength. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with her.
Yeah. And then if she ever got in the ring with like someone like Lash Legend or even Raquel, they tower over her, I think, and they look more like imposing forces.
Mm.
Naya's slimmed down and not that tall, but she still is unlike most girls, as she would say. I don't know. Where are they? Where are they?
I don't know.
I think we're missing some form of a dream match between Nia Jax and Lash Legend versus the what are they called? Dominion? What are they called? The
Divine Dominion.
Divine Dominion? We're missing a giant woman match right there. Just good old fashioned meat match. But that was both shows, man. I don't feel like both really delivered. NXT delivered a little more with the matches. AEW had a lot of meaningless stuff, though. A lot of meaningless stuff.
There was too much meaningless stuff this week.
Yeah. It felt like this was the show after the pay per view, and like the show that we got previously after the pay per view. Like it's like people were banged up. Like they were missing a lot of people. I don't know.
We're coming close to SummerSlam. We're getting close to SummerSlam. I don't feel like it. It doesn't feel like this should be a two night event.
No,
The way SummerSlam's looking.
no. I'm gonna tell you, it's just trash. Their promotion. They forgot the key word that this is a promotion you're supposed to promote and build up to something. Instead, they're giving a bunch of rematches that we've seen before. Nothing exciting seems to be on the card. I'm not rooting for anybody. I don't think in WWE. Like I'm rooting for Oba, but once they decide he's gonna fight Brock, you kind of just sidetrack that. Trick is not doing much. Like they have this recruiting class, and most of them aren't really doing much that you care about. Javon's
No.
losing. So Roka's existing. And then you can even go into Lyra and Bailey. And
We didn't even bring that up the other day.
no, we didn't, and I forgot because I had stuff I wanted to say, and I totally
Why
forgot
is Lyra
about
coming
it.
out like she's homeless?
Yeah, I was saying, okay, she's the bird lady, but is she the bird lady from Home Alone? And I want to see that's where the character goes, where her surrounded by pigeons and pigeon shit, and then getting a dub and freaking out about it.
No, that's the dub. The dub is the moment that brings her out of the funk.
Fuck that dub. Give me cash. She left. Kelly McAllister, rich as fuck. This woman homeless. You see how she living? You gonna give me a dub? You ain't gonna invite me inside on Christmas? Just gonna smell like bird shit. I clean up. Clean up nice.
Still need to know what that dad does, man.
Drug dealing just to get by. Stacking money to get sky high. That's what he's doing. No way. No way he's doing anything else. Paying for
Yeah.
everybody trip.
That was the two shows. I mean, I didn't necessarily enjoy them. I watched them both today.
Yeah.
Didn't enjoy it.
No. I was watching Dynamite and just hoping for more. Just going like, it's gotta be a big ending or something. NXT currently has the momentum, but they don't. I'm looking forward to whatever Nikki Blackheart does next week. I forget what her new name is. Raina something.
Raina Falcon or it's something fire. Volca something.
Volcana, something like that. Whatever. Look forward to that, but Yeah, both shows laying the egg. All shows are laying the egg. We're getting good segments from Seth and Roman, but it don't feel like much. Go ahead, Manny, read it.
Good morning, good evening, morning, Manny. Why they parked the box so early? I don't know. They didn't have a plan. They did not have a plan. That was like Sean Spears stopping that lady from winning that match.
I think he's talking
That
about
lady,
Izzy.
you know.
I believe that lady is known as Izzy, but that lady. Who's
That lady.
lady?
That could have been Carmen
Sexy
Petrovich
lady.
for all we knew.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even care if you're in a little group in AAA. Still not interested. You're still not interested.
Yeah. Parents them off.
But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday.
That's such a sad ending.
I feel like you need to stay tuned to the YouTube. There may be a show. There may not be a show. Eric's asked the question. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it should be something for. We'll be here Sunday, but is it just for World Cup or there will be a show? I'm committed to talking about SmackDown. I'm sure SmackDown's gonna believe something. SmackDown's gonna bring it. It's gonna bring it. It's gonna bring it.
I don't think Triple A will bring it.
Ruskies.
I don't think Triple A is going to do anything, and I for sure no Collision ain't going to do anything.
By the way, if I didn't have this show and Dynamite started the way it started with that tag match with them old men, I may have just turned it off. I would have just been like, you know what else is on? What else is on? Let me watch X-Men 97.
Let's not forget that Saturday night's main event is also this weekend, and I don't give a shit.
No, Manny, I'm gonna match your energy of I don't give a shit because I'm gonna match it with a I don't give a fuck because we haven't even discussed the watch along on that, and I was like, what would be the point? What would be the point? We have no.
I'm not staying up for that.
Yeah.
I'm not staying up for that.
Yeah, I don't stand for that.
If we'll do SummerSlam, sure. Saturday night's main event where nothing ever happens or gets resolved? No, thank you.
Yeah, and I'm doing half of SummerSlam. I'm only gonna do the Sunday show. I hope Eric's available for Saturday. If not, I'll figure out a way. Like, watch alongs find a way.
You made us believe that you had both off.
No, I don't. I don't have the Sunday. No, the Saturday. Those bastards. Those bastards. You know, someone suggested a podcast for me.
What?
And I was like, I know I'll watch it. You know, I'll put a thirst trap up there for a thumbnail. Hopefully I catch views or something. And then I got suggested to do, this is from my woman, a boss, who was like, hey, have you ever heard of this guy, Cody Rhodes, wrestler? She's like, oh, he's so fine. Y'all should do a whole episode on him. I'm like, I'm not, what? No,
What?
We're not doing that. No, we're not doing a thirst trap of Cody. And she was like, come on, I'll provide the images. I'm like, stay away from me.
I'll provide the images. Freak of a manager.
Yep. So, stay tuned for the Cody Rhodes thirst trapping show on this channel.
I know for a fact.
It'll be our last episode, obviously.
I know for a fact this woman is at least mid-40s.
Damn. I'm not gonna reveal her age in case you ever watch, but you somewhere around there. Let's get some Joe Jackson strike in the show. Oh, why is my computer so slow? I put that up like an hour ago. It's a strike.
You know what? StreamYard's lie. StreamYard's a lie. When I logged in here, it said there'd be smooth overlay transition. There is no smooth.
No. Look at this. Look at this. That was smooth at all. Saw how clunky that was.
But yeah, we'll see you Sunday in some shape or form.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace out.